And they know exactly what to do and how to handle lead, so that there's a protectant down there to capture all the chips, and that all the windows are closed, and that there's signage in the entire building so that children don't get any lead poisoning. All original hardware. These all must be swapped out, verified. These are tiebacks. These tiebacks tie back into the wall inside, so you got to verify. See? Water's getting in here. These are the concerns. As water gets in, it's deteriorating. Again, these all need to be done, but look how rot. I can't even put my finger inside there. Look how much rot. These pipes are gone. A lot of times, the recommendation, and I'm pulling out, and I can keep going. Keep putting my finger up there. I'll keep trying. So this pipe is rotten from the inside out. So you either need to load test it or replace it, whatever's cheaper to the client. Probably get a better shot of the bulge right there. See that big bulge? And instead of fixing it, they just cemented it back into position. But it's starting some additional cracks through here. So this will keep going. There's another bulge. A lot of these bulges are from water getting in, freeze and thaw, and they blow out your veneer. This is just my hand on this fire escape with all the rust. There's a rail missing here. So you need this rail here because somebody popped it out of here and never put it back. And again, it usually rotted. There's the remnants of it. There's this rail used to come up to the top, and they popped it out here, and then it used to go back, so that's gone. So they just removed it. So there's a life safety issue for somebody falling. And then again on the outside, I recommend highly, and a lot of times when you can't fix these pipes, but you still want to use its structure, you take a piece of 2x2 angle, and you put it like this, facing out, obviously. Or you can put it like this, facing in, so that it visually looks good from the street. And then you run it, you clip it to the wall, you keep this down behind, there's just some stability, and you run the whole length. Even if you have to go over that little bump, it's not a big deal, because if you put a piece of angle on top here, all the way across, that's the major connection. The minor connection, this one down below, you don't need to do anything to it other than verify through stress testing, stress hammering, that it's still in good order. But that's what we do. Even on some of these tubings, as a suggestion, you can run a piece of angle on top of this and keep that just for the stability in the structure, but then, you basically nullified the tube and having to verify. 100% of all these treads need to be done. The main issue, again, it keeps being the cement issue, missing treads, so some treads have already fallen. Those need to be addressed. And I can't stress enough just how much rust is happening on these supports. This needs to be certified and cleaned. This connection here, this rivet, it's old. And so if you can't verify it, you have to nullify it by putting in a bracket or a gusset. Look at all that rust in there. All that rust in the bracket. Look how much rusty tears are coming. Look at the water getting in there from the top. So speak with your inspector, the fire inspector, and see whether or not he wants you to verify this on the inside of your wall, because water is definitely getting into every single one of your supports, or does he want you just to duplicate it with a Hilti bolt 8 to 12 inches deep, and you do it to the side, so you put the Hilti bolt about 5 inches away, new Hilti bolt, that goes into your masonry, and then it just mechanically fastens back. But definitely, you got water, you got tears. Water and tears. Holes. Every single support has not been sealed, and water has gotten into every single support, making every single support questionable. Let me see if we have anything else. So yeah, going down the ladder and the pulley system, that cable is old. And a lot of times if they're not sealed, then you can't verify whether or not that weight, if it ever lets go. The pulley system is old. Those need to be greased and verified. Look at that, holes there, holes there. So look at the rust growth in that piece. So all that needs to be cleaned and then sealed. The walk-through bracket is bent. It's only got one tie back. Again, you can see just how old the cable is. And that cable doesn't have to be that thick. That cable is actually too thick for this job. So you can actually probably go with 1/4 inch cable on this one. It'll run smoother. And try to get the cable that is sealed in nylon, because a lot of times they'll last longer. The chain here is broken, that used to be tied. The chain here is broken, that used to be tied. Water getting in through a lot of your rails. All original hardware. I have no evidence of maintenance other than some paint jobs, but even then, we got evidence of rust jacking everywhere throughout this fire escape. We got a lot of debris downstairs. You can't have anything that's an obstruction, so Make sure that the area is free and clear, and that you at least have a 4-foot square and a 3-foot pathway in every way. So move some of these things closer to the walls, and just underneath. This thing actually was on top of we have to move all that stuff down below, but it can't come down on top of things. And that's pretty much it. This fire escape is in need of a major refurbishment. Permits are going to be discussed with your fire inspector who wrote the violation, whether he wants a permit done on this. Definitely going to need renovator's license to handle the fact that it's a paint job. Fire escape engineers, inspector summary video. Any questions, give us a call. 1-800-649-3333, Inspector Meneses.